What is going on, everybody? It is TG, and we are back with a video. It has been over half a year since we made a video. It has been extremely crazy. Growing up, life changes, all that stuff, moving, everything. So, again, I'm going to try to be back. I'm going to try to be making videos. It's a new year, first day of trading in the market, and a lot has happened, especially with Tesla, which is why we're going to be talking about it today. Tesla stock down another 12.5%. I mean, this is a stock that has just been absolutely killed in the past year, down now 73%. I mean, it's just crazy how much. I mean, this is at one point over $1.2 trillion company, down to about $340 billion. It is just crazy how much the stock has fallen, and how many people have gotten margin called and just absolutely taken through the ringer with this stock. And they had delivery numbers yesterday, did not meet what analysts were expecting, falling short in all of the areas, and that's what caused the stock to fall very hard. They did produce a record growth of 40% year over year in deliveries. They reported over 1.1 million deliveries, 1.31, deliveries for the total year of 2022. And in their last quarter, they delivered 405,000, but they missed those expectations by about 20-something thousand. They were expecting to do about 433,000 at 405, around that range. And it got sold off hard. I was not expecting it to fall this hard. I actually went ahead and sold a put on Tesla. I did a 101 strike price for this Friday. I got paid $101 for it. So we'll see. If it stays above 101, we'll make, again, $100. Not bad. That's food for a couple weeks. So that's always good. I've been piling into Apple, but we'll talk about another video. I really want to talk more about Tesla stock right now. But a lot of you have been asking, like, what's the update with everything? I promise we'll go over all of that soon. I just want to talk about Tesla right now because that's the story. We're talking about valuations, compression. Is this just a turn? Is it going to recover like it always has? I mean, you look in the 5-year, that longer picture, you're still averaging almost 100% a year on Tesla. Obviously, there's been, if you look at it from its peak, this stock is just been destroyed, down 73%. But again, you look at it, a couple years ago, and you were up almost 2,000%. Now, you're only up 411%, depending on when you bought it. But the majority of these retail investors have gotten in after the pandemic, around 2020, which again, you're still up, depending on where you bought it from. I mean, you bought it from the COVID lows, when it was $28 a share, to where it is now. You're still up almost 300%. At one point, you were up, 1,400%. So you got to look at the longer picture. Tesla, I've always been kind of a bear on Tesla, but now it's gotten to the point where it's pretty attractive at this valuation. $100 a big psychological number, and the technicals point that 94 is a strong resistance point. We'll have to see what happens, but again, the company has just had a lot of bad things. I mean, the stock since Elon Musk announced the Twitter deal is down over 50% now. So, you got people upset with Elon, with everything he's doing with Twitter, feel like he's not focused on the company. You have, obviously, just issues macro with the entire economy, interest rates, recession fears, all that good stuff. That is what's caused, the NASDAQ to fall, 30-something% in the past year. You see NASDAQ down 35%. That's huge. The S&P 500 down over 22% or 20% as well. So, things have fallen. It's not just Tesla. It's everything. You look at its competitors as well. You have to talk about valuation. So while Tesla has fallen a lot, and it's now trading at, a 33 PE, its competitors are still trading much cheaper than that. Ford's trading at a 5 PE. And so it comes down to the question, is Tesla a tech company or is it a car company? And that's the billion-dollar or trillion-dollar question, I guess. What is it? Is it a car company? Is it a tech company? If it's a car company, you can't justify it as a 33 PE. As a tech company, you can. Especially because it's Ford PE. For for 2025 is 17, 18, depending on if they do what they said on their deliveries and their earnings growth. But again, right now it's still sitting at a 33 PE based on what the earnings were now, because we know we can't predict if they're going to beat or miss earnings. So it's a tough call. I like it at this valuation compared to what it was, obviously. But the issue is, you bought it a bunch of months ago. In the 200s, you're going to be sitting on that thing for a while, probably. But these uptrends can be violent. You can see this thing recover, 15% in a single day, 50% in like a month. It's done it before. It could do it again. I mean, literally, you look what it was in September of 2021 to November, 2 months, and it went up 67%. And that's when it increased $450 billion in 2 months. So I mean, this could do that. That's more than what the company's even worth now. So again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Tesla. Just because, again, there's so much going on. It stinks that the first trading day of the market is red for most stocks, especially Apple, which I'm heavy in now after last week. So again, we'll have to see what happens, but this is wild. What is unfolded here with Tesla over the past couple months? Really, in the past 2 months, it has accelerated. I mean, you look at it from end of September to end of December, 65%. 65% in those couple months, and now it's even fallen more since then. So I mean, will it recover? Probably in the long term, depending on how long your horizon is, and if you believe in the Elon story, you believe in the Tesla story, then yeah, I think if you're a long-term investor, you're hopping in at these levels. Especially if you liked it at 200, you're gonna love it even more at 100. So yeah, I think the best strategy for this would just be kind of what I'm doing, is selling puts. I only have one on Tesla right now because it does take up over 10,000. A lot on Apple, a lot. We're really hoping that thing holds up. I need it above 123 by the end of the week, and we'll make a decent amount. But yeah, that thing got killed as well. I mean, nothing's immune. I mean, even Apple is down almost 33%, almost a third of its valuation gone in this little bit of time. So no stock is safe right now unless you're in the oils or the infrastructure stocks. So yeah, will it survive? Yeah, it'll survive, I think. But what will it do is the question. So yeah, if you're a long-term investor, I see this as a great opportunity, especially if you're selling puts. Again, I got paid $1 per for a 101 strike on Tesla. So Tesla would still have to drop another 7% for me to be, or 6%, I guess, for me to be assigned on that. So yeah, if I have to get it at 101, I will. I'll probably just keep rolling it because I can roll it the next week for 95 and get the same amount of money for it. So yeah, that's my strategy with that. And eventually, again, if it has a day where I'm down a lot on it, then I'll just roll long term and hold it, and so be it. But I think that's the best bet. Use implied volatility. Implied volatility is the highest it's been on Tesla in so long because of this drop. So if you're selling puts, you're gonna get a lot of premium for it. But yeah, I mean, again, this is a stock that can run 10% in a day like it's nothing. So yeah, be prepared to hold for the swings. I have a couple videos coming out that I'll be talking about different things and strategies and stuff like that. But yeah, I've kind of figured something out that's been working for me. So I'm going to let you guys know everything. But hey, I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys are happy to have me back. Please like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. It shows me guys that you're into these videos. And yeah, I look forward to making more videos for you guys. So it's good to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.